All right, today is June 4th, 2025. Going to go over today's trades. I took 7 trades today. Um, Yikes! And I also broke one of my rules. I took the risk off of this. I was like, yo, I. The thing is that I wanted a trade to work out, but I didn't know when it would work out. But I did know when it was going to work out. Right? So I wanted a trade to work out. I didn't know when it was going to work out. I did know what I needed for it to potentially work out. I just didn't know when that was going to come. And that was the lack of patience and frustration that helped me almost, even today, almost blow up the damn account. Right? So, it looks good on this. So, one trade I was able to take that made up all of this. I actually would have been. It was actually a lot higher than that. It actually killed all of that. But I'm kind of glad that I ended up negative on the day because I probably would be having a big head. So I'm gonna take that, right. Like I mean, the trade. These two break evens helped me out. This trade, I don't know why I was in it. This one, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go over it. But this one made sense and it worked out. And then there were several opportunities that made sense afterwards, right? So let's get into the actual videos and looking at these trades here and what I needed. So what I wrote down after all of this and something, a pattern that I've been seeing over and over again based off of the tick charts, because I love using the tick charts because the risk factor has been reduced so much more. As you can see, besides for these two trades where I ended up more risk, I entered at the wrong spot. Here, that one I don't even recall, but this one I know. But the risk is a little smaller, and I'm able to better make using the tick chart based on how much the tick charts move, and I know that my targets are exponentially large, much bigger than my risk, right? So what I wrote on the here is that I needed a signal, right? A few signals to go long and a few signals to go short, right? So as I have already taken all those trades for the most part, I said, let me write down what I know I've seen that worked out, and maybe I just need to keep writing them down, or I need to put them somewhere on my wall that I can look at them, or put them somewhere even on my screen to like, okay, I need this and that and this, something. Maybe that might work. I have this up like, and I have this up like this, anyways, like this. The what I'm trading, so maybe I have it here, like the things that I need, even the copy of them or something right here saying that I need one of these. So, that when I'm at the trade, that I'm looking for those specific things, right? Um, that might actually be the best thing for me. Um, that might actually be the best thing for me, is to have is to have my my entry protocols up in front versus in my head or somewhere, because just seeing it just helps out a lot more, um versus not seeing it at all. I don't even know how to explain it. No, just seeing it, just like keep it there as a consistent reminder of this is the things that I need before I pull the trigger, right? And I think that would just be very helpful. So let me pull up the video. Let's just do that, and we'll go through each trade one by one. And as obviously you can see that the trades didn't last long; they were pretty short. Um, Except for the last one, that was actually like it. But even there's a few that was actually still pretty good. All right, so I know I'm speaking in these, so I'm gonna mute me. Actually no. Maybe I can hear what I'm doing. I can see what I'm doing. Um, exhausted. All right, let's put this here. Oh, it is full screen. This is just extra. All right. So I have this up top. I can barely see that up there. All right. I did close all of this out. Where are we now? This is, and this is all I want. I want to trade to come down to this shit here. Fucking shit. This level right here is where I want to press to go down to the whole entire day. That's all I wanted, right? And we did get it. We got it here at the open, right? We got it here midday, and then we got it here when price closed, right? That's all I wanted, but couldn't fucking get it. Like, the idea was there, the execution was poor. And look how the market moved, right? It just fucking ranged, and then it ranged between this high and this low. And this is the news that I just say, oh, don't worry about this news. This is a Wednesday news, so it ain't shit to be worried about. But the market actually moved, right? The market moved, a solid 22 points. If you look at it from like a 5-minute, actually this is the 5-minute thing that caused the actual thing, right? Look at it from the 15, right? It's a solid fucking candle down. It's a solid candle. If you look at it from the 30, it should be somewhat of a solid. Yeah, it's a solid candle down, right? But inside of it, we have aggressive selling that failed, and we have aggressive buying that succeeded, right? And this is the news, boom, right? So price came down to this. So my goal should have been this versus this. So when I was in my last trade and we came down to here, I wanted price to come up, and then prices came all the way the fuck back. That sucked. And it was just like, damn, so I was up a good amount, right? Up like, what was that, 17 points, I believe. I think I was up 17 points. I don't know. All right, so let's get through them anyways. Everything was a buy. First trade came in at 9:36, so 6 minutes after the market opened. 6 minutes after the market opened. Let's get to it. All right. So I was looking at this here. It was the 15-minute area for a potential setup, but I think I ignored it after the market opened. So first trade came at 9:36.05. It was 9:36. So I might need to focus on, if we do come down, this range is about 7 points. All right, so I was looking at this as a potential target. Maybe even less than 7 points. All right. A lot of aggressive buying into that area. So there are still buyers there. So now I'm getting ready to enter this trade. You see my hand is near the exit button for some reason. So we have strong buying and buying, right? This is not the buy that I want. I want to see strong buying and buying from these two, but near the level that we're going to reject, and then for it to be like destroyed, right, by these sells. So we have strong buying and buying. So that means we have to clear all of this buying, which is my first trade. We couldn't clear none of that buying. All right, did that 5-minute close at the level. So yeah, so I wait for the 5 minutes to close at the level. We did. Right. There's no selling up here. All right, not yet. Yes. So 9:36 is when I entered, like on actually 9:36. All right, because we're at the level. Now just looking to see aggressive selling is what I'm looking for. And we'll try to aim for that 586. So about like 7 points. Now I'm looking at just this area right here. I'm looking at all four right here. Because of all the aggressive buy from the 20, 15. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam. Right? We got aggressive sell right here. We got buy, sell, right? Not multiple buys, not multiple sells. Sorry, not multiple sells, just buy, and sell, which is, valid effort, but this trade lasted 5 seconds. So I entered the trade here. It felt weak. I had nothing else supporting this 10 tick chart for the sell. So me being in it doesn't really have anything to help it. So 5 seconds in this trade. Order filled. I see price starts to really challenge. I said, fuck it. Nope, I wouldn't be in that. Take it out. Right, we're above where I would exit, because my exit would be the top of this. We're already above it. Don't want it. I'm out of it. 87. That's a 1.5 move, I think. 1.50. 17. Yeah, I think it's like 1.5, right? 25. Yeah, it's like 1.5 move, something like that. It's 87.50. Maybe it's 175. 87.50 divided by 50. So 175, like a 2-point move, right? So it's a 2-point negative move right there. All right, whatever. Exit. You can see all the buy came back in on all the other charts, right? So that one, I shouldn't have been in it. So let's take that off. That one I shouldn't have been in. I need to see aggressive selling with lack of buying, but there's a lot of buying on those candles here, right? This buy. This is a continuation. This is a bullish move. Bullish. All right, 43.30 is the next time. I feel like price gapped up right here. The price gap. See like a gap. I don't know what happened right here. I remember seeing that. I said, "What the heck just happened?" I'm looking at the clock like this is clock based. This is not time based. Yeah, what the fuck was that? See, what was that? This is 13:30. Watch. You see, it disappeared and then jumped. Let's see what it does it anywhere else. It's like a jump. I didn't see it anywhere else. That was weird, right? Oh no, it kind of did it there too. And jump, and then jump. No, that was just me moving the screen. Did we just gap? We did gap. Let's look at it one more time. I'm gonna look at it to see if anything happened on the actual charts here. No. I don't know what the heck that was. Look at it one more time. Let's slow it down. Right here. It's like it just went away and then jumped up there, right? Okay, we have this green right here. Then the green is gone, right? We had this green right here. We have buy, and then 5994. So I'll pause it right there. Right, 5994, and then it just disappears. Why would it do that? Right, my mouse is way over here. Then it goes right back like nothing happened, and then whatever green that was there, gone. Alright, and it wasn't put it back number. I don't know what to make of that. Alright, so my next trade was at 43, 43.30. Alright. So here we go. So now this one makes sense, right? We got strong selling here. Price is failing. Didn't feel like that though. That was happening. So price is failing. This one makes sense, right? That one lasted a minute, 2 minutes, right? And I felt like I got out of this trade too early. We don't have a sell here yet, but it looked like price was leading away, so I hopped in. Alright, I probably could have waited for this to close, but I got in because this was already selling off. Alright, so I like what I'm seeing. The goal is to move to break even always. Right? So this was actually a perfect setup. Alright, we're moving. Alright, I'm at break even. You know, even though I don't want to, I'm like, I don't really want to, but I just have to respect that. Like when I enter in most of these trades, price usually just goes in my favor. So if I get stopped out, no, yeah. So if I get retested, look for another entry. Right. So, but the thing is that price does have all of this buying to clear. 45.22. All right. So in like 11 minutes, I'll be stopped. 11 seconds, I'll be stopped out. I moved it above my stop loss, right? Because I'm like, okay, maybe I'm just too tight with it, so I moved it above my stop loss. I'm above my break even or at the break even. Entered at, yeah. I'm like, stopped out. All right, cool. Whatever's.
Bitch.
So I'll wait again. So this is a perfect setup. We got two cells, right? This has a higher chance of working out. So I could have entered there, stop loss there, but then my stop would have been so wide, so I would have to just size down.
Still keeping an eye on it. I think we were sure. That's a lot of.
Well, let's try to keep at 51.
Below the buys.
Let's just keep at 51. So let's just go to 51.
It's grinding up now. Oh, below. Hold the 10 tick.
All right, so here goes my next trade coming in.
Alright, I think I'm about to give it another shot. Yeah, give it another
Order
shot.
filled.
I entered here, right? Because this was showing weakness, I entered here. Probably entered too soon. Could have waited for this one to close.
stop loss to break even.
I could have entered there. It would have been lower, and then stop loss there, right? Because we never get back up to this. Never get back up to this, and I think we just started selling off afterwards. So let's see. Oh, there goes price. Really going. So I'm excited now. I'm like, bet this is coming, and if that comes, we're going down to 75. Price taking off finally. Stop is at break even. Let's go. All right, we hit yesterday's high. All right, stop is at break even. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, nothing to stop you besides all of this. All right, nothing but look at this. It's nothing but roadblocks. Not Roblox, just roadblocks. Nothing but roadblocks.
Don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch.
Stops me out.
Let's hold. 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 Come on. Let's hold. Drop. 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 Fucking bitch. Fucking bitch.
Stopped me out. All right. So here I probably would have exited the trade. Like we shouldn't be even revisiting this area, right? But here's the thing. Price sells back off. Again. No entry. That one this time back, then back up again.
Yeah, just a lot of area here. Bitch.
Then news came out. Alright, news came out. I'm like, yo, I really think we're gonna short this, right? It's nothing but selling up here. Alright. Then I added this here. Okay. News comes out in 3, 2, 1. Explosion. Boom. This killed off. This is just trying to keep up. We went all the way down to 5984. Haven't even reached that. That's way down here. Alright, tick chart is so far behind. 5984, that's way down there. Alright, boom. Now it catches up on this candlestick chart. Tick chart still far behind. Now the tick chart catches up. Right, we at 87. You know, everything is at okay. Were we even there already?
No aggressive selling. Like no, right on the higher time frame. Okay.
Bam. Yeah, we're there. 87.50. We are fucking there. 87.50. So looking at the candlesticks, we're way at 87.50. Look how far off we're at. All right, so let's save this news. All right. So all right. So news came out,
CSE 7.
dominated,
What the fuck? Bitch.
which is what I
Bitch.
wanted. As you can see, we're trading at 598.775. Price is at 5,984. All right. 598.875.
Bitch.
So price. All right. Price is still trying to catch up. 5,986.5. Price is at 5,988. 5,986.75. Right. 5,988. The tick chart is trying to catch up. Tick chart doesn't know 5,987. Right. Look how price is just trying to catch the heck up with news. It's everywhere. 598, 5.5. All right, we're starting to mellow out. Okay. All right. We're finding like, oh, another hiccup right there. 598.825, 598.8, 598. Okay, so not too bad. We're around 598.8. All right, on the hiccup. So people just don't trade news. It's just unfreaking predictable. That's why a lot of people like they end up getting gapped up. You think that your stop loss is gonna be here, fucking stop loss be way up there, and you're like, oh, what the hell? Price. It might you try to stop loss here, and it takes you out way down here. All right. I mean, that's probably won't like having with ES because a lot of people trade it, but still. Anyways, I'm pissed off. This worked out at least down to here. I would have been happy with this. That would have been like $500 and call it a fucking day. But no. All right, next trade came in at 10:12, so 12 minutes after news. I waited. We freaking dominated this. I don't even know when we got back up here.
So
Was that all part of the news scandal? Yeah, all part of the news scandal. Shit was just all over the damn place. All right, that's good to know because I ain't know what the heck that caused that. So it's a news camera that had all of that.
it was
All right, I thought about entering right here.
low.
Right,
Not if
yeah. When that was doing its
fell
thing,
high.
I thought about entering. I said, oh, you know what? Screw it. I should just enter right here. All right, we're below all of this cell here. This is an extra cell. And next to, we got the cell there. That's an add-on. So I think I should enter there, right? Fuck. We cleared all of this buying that was a headache. Right? In a sense, we got down to it. And we just moved back up. Okay, let's sell, right? There's no sell on these, but it's like, okay, let's sell. We cleared all that buying. All that buying got cleared up. All right, we went all the way down below it. Right, 5984. We were way down there. Right, we cleared all of that buying. Right, so and I thought to myself, I needed to clear that. Right, I really thought that to myself. And price ended up clearing it at 598, 5992. And then from there, price really just sold off. Right, freaking crazy. Right, and we sold off into news, the bottom of the news, which I will go over if I can. Right, and then my next trade came at 5912. So now I'm looking for a short in this area. I got to sell here, got to sell there, I got to sell here. Looking for a short there. I see I got into my order. This is the one I felt like I shouldn't have been in because as you can see, I'm in this trade, but there's no aggressive selling to accommodate. And I enter like way down here. Right, I entered at 1208.
Alright, fuck it.
right? I said, fuck it. I think at the same time, after I said that, Carmine got into his trade. Carmine was like, oh, let me try a short. There was nothing here. No aggressive selling. I could have just let it go, but I think I was feeling sour about the last three trades I
Yeah, I think
took.
so.
And then missing this damn move down, I felt a little bit bitter, but the level was validated. The entry was not.
Right, and then I'll just
And this is where I got creative
figure things out.
with my account. I said, okay, screw it. I'm gonna change it from 300 to just let's take it off and let me work on managing it. I shouldn't have done that
Figure
shit
things out.
whatsoever fucking ever. Right?
'Cause it has me a little higher than I want it to be.
Because
Yeah,
I
I
knew
want to
that
sit
this would
right
take
here.
me be
Uh,
above 300, and I didn't want it to do that.
okay.
So I took it off. I ended up exiting the trade. $200 loss right there.
A lot more than I wanted it to be.
All right, so I'm down 200 plus 87.50 plus negative 25 plus
Let's do this one.
12.50 and then plus commission, right? I think I was like
I didn't get one.
plus, let's say 30 bucks. I think, I don't know. I was down like 287 bucks, I think, somehow. All right, so I'll take this straight off. I needed to see aggressive selling. We never got it, so I would have been butchered there.
Right.
There goes the aggressive selling right here. This is where I need to get
You
to.
get me
I
out.
saw I saw this. I said, okay, cool. And then I put my stop loss above it, and that's where I exit the trade. And price really just tested that. So thank God that came up. I would have been screwed.
Fine.
Next trade came in at 1034. I really wanted to short this. 1034,
Right.
50. There you go. We got a short here, a short there. I like that. We got strong buying though that we got to clear. All right, and then we have strong selling that's still setting up. This trade doesn't last long. That takes me over the $300 limit.
Let's hold it.
This trade lasts 44 seconds. No selling here. Setup is good though. I got it. Sell right here. This is a good setup. Strong buy though.
Fuck. Nope.
Took the trade
Don't
off.
like that. Don't like that.
All right, we kind of started challenging the highs. We're not selling off. Next trade comes in about 3 minutes. No, yeah, 38.
We're above it. Nope. Fucking selling's coming in.
There goes the seller I wanted. This is what I wanted.
This is what I wanted to see.
Yep, as I said,
Come on.
this is what I wanted. See, we got buy,
This is what I wanted to see.
sell. Right? This is what I wanted to see. So this here, sell here. Yeah, this is all good, but we had a buy here. So I was like, yo, I can't enter a sell on these where there's a buy here. Price needs to actually dominate here, right? So my thing that I have here is like it's a buy fail. So a 20 tick or a 10 or 15 tick where there's a buy and this is fail, is a sell, right? This is valid entry. Or I can have a buy failed from the 5 and the 10, then meaning that I have buying on the 5 or 10 and then selling on the 15 or 20. Or I can have a fail from the 10 and 15 or 15 and 20. So here I have failed, which this is good if this wasn't there. This was there saying, what the fuck you doing, right? This is where I should have entered. Perfect entry right here. Would have been right here, stop loss above, and then not worrying about risk, right?
The volume.
We finally start to move. Price comes back down to this and struggles and fucking
Wow.
reverses. Stops me out.
Why
I'm like,
all of the fucking
this-
sudden right there you reverse?
nothing for the reversal. There's nothing there, right? We do have this here. We have this buy here, so we're challenging that buy, right? This one we broke. So we're challenging this buy from the 10, and this was also initial balance. Pissed me off. That happened. Last trade comes in at 11:14. I waited like another 30 minutes now, and I'm just waiting to see 11:14. Strong buy. Okay, I said okay, maybe we're gonna go long instead this time, and then
Oh fuck. Alright. We will
all right.
give this shit another fucking shot.
11:14. It's fucking frustrating. 11:14. Waiting to see if this got a strong buy here, and then boom. Okay, and this trade, right? Those two got the wicks. We're below it. This trade was a trade that worked out very nicely.
Out of nowhere. This sell.
Right, so I was a little prudent on when to move it. I start low. Look how we came and just danced right here. I said, yo, what a bummer clock this, man. It's just frustrating. And Q needed to get below.
It's not looking good.
Right, and Q was just like really challenging above the highs. ES is
Strong again.
at the high.
Buyer just stepped in.
Price is right there. Like, yo, take this guy out. Right. Boom. Eventually,
Here that was.
it wanted to, and Q still was holding, but price, you can see, is not really challenging the highs anymore.
The plan is part of the
All right, and then now we're starting to sell off.
as well.
Nope, I lied. We pushed back up one more time. I remember that. That was pissing me off.
And Q. There's
Right.
nothing else there.
All right, I think we went right one more back up to NQ. Yeah, NQ was pissing me off. It was pissing me the fuck off.
On IB.
And then
ES and
boom, right? Something just happened and prices dropped. Why? I don't know. It was just like fell. Right, look at that. What's happening at 11:44? Oh yeah, we're going again. Just like news, price starts to sell off. 595. Yeah, okay. So everything looks good. So we start to sell off. Price really starts to dig. We at 5984.75. I got stopped out at 5988. So let's see how far down we went on this journey here, right? I don't have anything that shows a low, so I'm gonna have to speculate that body hit 5983 before I ended up exiting the trade, or the trade exiting me. Right, 5983. All right, I could have just exited the damn trade there. Let's see, where was I with the? Cause I got damn nosy. Right, up 500 bucks. I saw the 487. I didn't see the five. Up 500 bucks. Could have exited that trade very gracefully. Right, up 500 bucks. Yeah, that would have been good. I would have been up 100 something. Just exit this trade gracefully and call it. Come on, I just wanted to see price drop, man. I said, okay, I gotta cover my bases. At least put the points, you know. So I'm just saying a mantra to myself. All right, 5987. Right here, somehow I got stopped out, and I want to say it was me, but I don't think I clicked the damn mouse. I think either the mouse tripped on its own, or somebody stopped, or the market just stopped me out. I don't remember clicking the damn mouse, and this is me trying to figure out what the fuck just happened. But it is what it is. Anyways, price comes up for a little bit. And now I'm just adding volume. This is me trying to figure out what happened. How did I get stopped out? Oh, that was it. Oh, that's where I stopped this video. All right, get the other video. All right, so price eventually moved down with full totality towards that news area and then bounced. All right, so those were my 7 trades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are my 7 trades. I was up 500 at one point, a lot, risking just a little bit, and just couldn't get it. It's tiring. Um, yeah. So that was it. So one thing I would say is that is that let's see, price finally went back down to it again for a 1, 2, 3. Third time. So this was news. So I'm gonna have to make sure that I give news its due respect, kind of like we see here. All right. So when I see those news candles, I need to look them up and down, because there might be something there that's just potentially stopping us. Because I had that 5-minute level that came from it. All right, this is the 5-minute level that came from it right here. So I need to just respect the other end of that level, which is this right here. All right, bam. So that's what we went down to, and we went back to it again. So let's just exit. All right, so when I was in that trade, it stopped me out early. All right, but I was able to write this thing back down here, 17 points. I would have loved that. 17 times 50, 17 times 5 is 17 times 10 is 500. Has another thing. Then 10 is 1,000. So maybe about 7, 8 or 900 points. All right, 900 points. So that's right in the middle. So yeah, that would have been great. Anyways, I'm done. I'll be back tomorrow. That's it.